It's me.
Isn't the Batcave just always just like, I don't even know, do something for you? Make you feel something?
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD battering rams to force their way in, with breaking and entering incidents up 40% over last year. Remember to keep those front doors locked tonight. And we have breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall. The notorious Batman was on the scene, but failed to secure the stolen items.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
That graphing calculator.
Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters? Or will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians?
Founders of my enterprise, my parents. Dad was a physician. Mom was a philanthropist. They worked tirelessly to help the less fortunate, setting up numerous charities and expanding their vast resources to improve the city and its citizens. Murder and attempt of robbery by a man known as Joe Chill, deceased. I murdered him. Wayne, family butler, faithful, patient, ever helpful Alfred. He's been a part of the family my whole life. He raised me when my parents were murdered and guided me when I thought I was lost. He's my butler, my confidant, and the most secret weapon in my arsenal. Man, these people are just talking in the background. He complains frequently about my nightly activities, but he's still there to patch me up when I need it. Oh my gosh, shut up. New friend and the best district attorney Gotham City has seen in years. His political ambitions have always been a big part of his ego, and now he's hoping to become mayor. He's got so many great ideas for how to save the city. I think he'll be good for Gotham, but I have to steer him down the right path to get there. He's too easily swayed by anyone with power, regardless of their murky morality. Mayor of Gotham City, Hamilton Hill. Exhibit A in What's Wrong with the City. Hill should have been thrown out of office years ago, but he's got his hands wrapped around Gotham's government in a death grip. He's been suspected of numerous crimes, but there's never been enough to make any of it stick. He's rotten to the core, and one day this city will realize it. Harvey's out there doing his best, and hopefully this upcoming election will be the end of Hill's corrupt administration. Cat burglar. Burglary and petty larceny. New criminal on the scene, tied to several recent break-ins. She's effective and doesn't leave many clues behind. Currently, the GCPD has no leads. I wish I knew more about her. Mr. Gordon. He's a good, by-the-book cop in a department that doesn't trust Batman. He is recently tapped to lead the Major Crimes Task Force, an impressive promotion, so he's doing something right. I think he could be trustworthy and a reliable source of info, but I'll need to cultivate that relationship. He's a family man, so he's not willing to take necessary risks on the street. That's fine. I'll take the risks. Vicki Vale, one of Gazette's most ambitious and competitive reporters. I've read her stuff. Some of it can be a bit tabloid, but her passion for the truth is undeniable. My God, shut up in the background. But her passion for the truth is undeniable. She's been with the paper for a while, covered all kinds of beats. Someone like that has the kind of access others would kill for. She might even hear more about what's going on in Gotham than I do. One day I may need to find out what she knows. Mr. Falcone. The worst kind of gangster, one who tries to mingle with high society. He seems to have his hands in everything, including smuggling, real estate, bribery, and fraud. I could haul him to jail, but he'd walk out the next day. I could shut down his one operation, but two would pop up in his place. His empire is vast and multi-layered. Finding hard, admissible evidence is required for a conviction. Gotham City, population 10 million. The city is like a living creature. It's always growing outward and upward, like a cancer. The people who live here are survivors. They have to be. And they deserve better than the corruption that infests this place, like cancer. Arkham Asylum. Established in 1921, Gotham City's only maximum security psychiatric hospital, for now. Outdated in every way. Building is falling apart, equipment is antiquated, and the staff's methodology leaves much to be desired. When the Thomas and Martha Wayne Memorial Hospital opens, these patients will finally get the treatment they need. Wayne Enterprises. Established 1870, multinational corporation founded by my ancestors, covering all manner of manufacturing and finance. I inherited a majority stake from my father, but I'm not involved in the day-to-day operations. However, the R&D resources have been helpful in pursuing my private interests.
Sometime just before dawn, causing traffic to back up for miles as the cops cut him down. Random stat.
Oh God, I fucked up.
Are the latest headache for the riders
Alright,
of
I'm done with you. Go away.
Skyrail cars to contend with. Gotham police are investigating
Go away.
multiple cases of riders receiving abdominal wounds
I want away. I want out.
While pressed into the
I
tight
want to step
quarters
away
of fellow
from this
passengers.
right now.
A few have died, while most have been admitted to Gotham General in critical condition. The police don't have any suspects at the time.
I want out of here right now.
Arkham Asylum, bringing the total number of escapees from the half-prison, half-mental hospital to 15 this year. Only 3 have been caught to date. But
Okay,
all the
I have
escapees highlight
broken the
problem.
game.
Some would say even main
I
issues
am-
at the aging asylum.
I am
The
here.
latest, 44-year-old
Forever.
twin brother and sister,
Alright, well, we'll be back.
Alright,
No more touching that.
Crews have given up trying to combat the blaze
I shut
at
this
the
off.
Otisburg Processing Center, owned by Ace Chemical.
Okay.
Still no word on what started the fire, but whatever's burning in there has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it. They're recommending people avoid the area and seek immediate treatment if you happen to
Nearly fell off a building for this.
And one lobster's murder caused quite a headache for commuters this morning. The body of Falcone family capo Louis Pistachio Garmone was found hanging off the side of the 4th Street Bridge. Sometime just before dawn, causing traffic to back up for miles as the cops cut him down.
I need one of those. Keep my chair under my room.
Let's find out what was so important.
Headache for the riders of Gotham's overcrowded Skyrail cars to
Let's plot some points.
Encrypted.
Of course it is. Unencrypted.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater.
Are we gonna do a tour?
Yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave, in front of a computer.
Yeah, well, this is the only room that really matters.
Well, then you won't mind if I skip cleaning the rest. The dusting is murder.
I bet so.
Did you find out what that, cat woman tried to steal?
Well, in the process,
What are we looking at?
let me try a different angle.
How are we doing?
This is a map of the East Side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money,
going
weapons,
boating.
drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
What you do with the
And
rest?
the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zeller back away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
I don't want anything to do with Falcone.
Well, he certainly showed interest in you.
Oh, fuck that guy.
That's what worries me. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
I've seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. I'll check the codex.
Oh no. Let's not check the codex. I just aged. I've already read this.
Found her.
Oh wait. Thief for hire. Beyond that, I don't know much about her. Not even who she's working for. I wish I did, because she's good at what she does. She caught me off guard during the break-in. Using my Batman voice, I my throat was like, no, I'm going to collapse. At the mayor's office, there was a mistake. I won't let it happen again. But I don't think she's a threat to be put down. Yet. I need to find out more about her. Alright. Let's leave. Let's get out of here.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could
She
learn
hasn't
a thing
been
or
caught.
two from her. You
No one knows
can't
who I
step
am.
outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
That's not the point. I want criminals to know I'm out there. Batman isn't hiding from anybody.
I was talking about Bruce. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
You're right. I should have canceled the event.
I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night. So I'm not partial to heights. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed.
This is
You two
Oz
were
guy.
thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
Do you think he might know something about the break-in? This Catwoman shows up around the same time Oswald comes back to town. Might not be a coincidence.
Oswald's crimes, numerous they may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Well, he was always trouble growing up, but it's the fun kind of trouble.
You both were. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious.
Wait, that is
But I know
Oswald
you can't
Cobblepot.
abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
He's
When
so
you see
skinny.
what's become of his park, I think you will.
What? Why is he so skinny? What? What? Isn't Oswald Cobblepot Penguin? What? What? Fuck. This park for the homeless.
Where are you, Oz?
Wow, that's newsworthy. Who the fuck reported on that? Was it Miss Vale?
Thank you, sir.
Great. There's the statue, but no Oz.
Well, he says he's running late.
Hey.
Beat it.
Oh god, this fast face. He's related to that guy at the party, looks like. Is that Cobblepot Senior?
Watch wallet cash.
You know, wish you hadn't done that, Mr.
Goes
Smoking Man.
through you.
That's a little butter knife. How adorable.
Hey, you heard it, man. The hell are you waiting for?
You're making a mistake.
You already made one. Coming here.
Nah.
Next one kills you. And him.
God, what happened to that man's face? What are you doing with a little butter knife?
Oz?
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do.
Am I confusing Oswald Cobblepot with someone else?
Come here. Think that'll do? Stay down.
Oh, you got a gun. Interesting.
This used to be a nice place. Lowlifes like you don't belong.
Is Oswald Cobblepot Scarecrow? No, Oswald Cobblepot is totally a penguin. Right? Maybe?
This is my park. Mine. You hear that?
Dude, nothing here seems right.
Oh, hey, Bruce. You've got a little, yeah,
Thanks.
good as new. Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh?
Well, thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
Yeah, it's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit.
It's a shame what happened. It was beautiful once.
And now, it's a hellhole. Last thing my parents ever built.
So what do you want?
This
Some
city
money?
chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune. There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties.
I was about to say, what about my
round-the-world
parents?
Vacations, unlimited potential.
My parents are gone too, Oz.
I know, Bruce, I know. I'm sorry for it. But I had my own funerals to attend.
Yeah, but you can't blame
You know
your
insurance,
circumstances.
Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night.
Your party.
Made himself right at home. That oily...
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. Never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push.
A little push. Hey, don't waste your alcohol, buddy.
It'd be a treat to watch him in pavement.
Well, I'm not a
Sorry,
hitman.
mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I thought. Things are going to be on the upswing soon, though. A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door, and I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it?
Oh, fuck you.
I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Maybe you should, take the same advice, buddy.
Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Man, I need an Alfred in my life. Don't we all? How much simpler would life be if we all had an Alfred?
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
In case you're lost.
This way.
Sir, you lost.
Bruce!
That's my name.
Good morning, everyone.
Gotta
Morning,
be nice.
Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane.
Oh, God.
Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. And worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham
damn it.
Asylum is a cancer on Gotham.
Okay.
But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. And Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
For those with mental health issues, there are no cuts or scrapes. Their ailments are often invisible, but inside, they're suffering. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide. With this facility and our next mayor, We change Gotham.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
You're gonna heal so hard, you get tired of healing.
I'm, sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What
Burn that
happens
shit to the
old
ground.
I think Arkham has only done harm to Gotham.
Oh, well,
it's made criminals more unstable, put our citizens in jeopardy. We can do better.
We
All right, who's up next?
can do better.
You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home.
Your sources are fucked up.
I don't make friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome guest. That's all. Next question, please.
That's right.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
Oh,
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime going back years and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
And did anyone else receive this evidence?
The Globe, the Gazette, we all did. Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built
I mean,
on
I don't
lies?
watch it or
Did you
anything.
know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Never.
Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
I don't actually know.
I think you should check your source. Sounds to me like an intern is finally putting their creative writing minor to good use.
Mr.
Oh,
Wayne,
that was insulting.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please.
sure
settle
Falcone
down.
made this happen,
I'll
right?
be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.